I'm going to sit down in this chair right here
All
and
right.
make awkward, like silent noises. Not silent noises, but like bored noises.
Like
Tapping my knees,
crumping, fidgeting.
popping with, yep.
Fair enough. All right. So, welcome everybody. This is Maelstrom and Dungeons and D-Bags. We are here with another D&D live stream for Chronicles of Nelron this Sunday. Unfortunately, there's been multiple things happening, and we have a condensed cast. We are joined with Galphus, Dumbo, and Lazarus this week. Unfortunately, we have to make do without Karis and Yenfer as well. And we had another character that met their untimely end, which we will go over right now in the recap. So, last session, our heroes entered the Winter Court in order to save the lovely Alice from the clutches of the Fey King of the Winter Court. And it turns out that our friend Lazarus is actually the nephew of King Oberon, the king of the Winter Court, and they kind of have a dicey history. And he's trying to use that to leverage a way in to save Alice. However, the other part of the party, which was led um, in large part by, I don't know, did any of you guys have an appointed leader in there? I don't think so. I guess,
Honestly, don't think we really had a plan when we got down there other than to get down there.
yeah, right. Well, I think Dumbo took the initiative in starting, well, the initiative for combat anyway. So
Yep, I will own that fully.
Dumbo gallantly exited the cell using his abilities as a Echo Knight to engage the guards or prison keepers down in the dungeons where Alice was being kept, while Yenfer actually escorted the young Alice out of her cell, and Alice was able to use a mass reduce spell to get them through the grates into the sewers beneath the Winter Castle and out of the castle itself. And unfortunately, Lazarus was, well, he found this out, but he was tasked with his uncle to go track down Alice and bring her back and execute her. And he now has his cousin with him, Puck, and they're sent off on this mission to collect Alex and retrieve her for the Winter Court. But unfortunately, Galphus was here to aid Alice, and they were able to make it back pretty expediently into the Autumn Court to relative safety, which is where we are at now. And as you heard, Dumbo immediately trounces into the room, sits down at the table, the council table, and begins harumphing out of boredom because apparently multiple near death experiences over a, what was it, 2 day span wasn't enough. You only get eaten by spiders, killed by elves, assassinated by elves, and then killed in a dungeon. But it's bored. It's boredom. So, as you guys entered the Winter Court, all of the safeguards were easily passed by Alice's magic, and she guides you um, through the different security measures to enter the palace. And as you guys make up the winding staircase and enter the council chambers of the Autumn Court, you're met by what looks to be a soldier. And, my lady, he says, your father would be most pleased to see you alive. As he gives a deep bow. Alice looks at him. Yes, where's my father? She says. I'm sure he's already aware that Lazarus is alive. Yes, my lady. Um, although I don't think they've met yet. I think Pandora's seen to it that uh I guess at your wishes, I suppose, to keep him and spare him from his wrath. Yes, that is fortunate, she says. Can you take me to my father? Yes, my lady. and they head down the council chamber over into a balcony where Alice kind of follows it. It like a it's like almost second nature, but it's a very formal stance she brings upon herself that you didn't see before when you were traveling with her. Um, it's very formal. It's almost a deliberate 10 paces behind the soldier, and she kind of squares her shoulders off a little bit and stiffens her back and uprights her posture as she gets ready to be presented before her father. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna like sit down in a chair beside Dumbo.
All right. So as Alice leaves the room with the soldier, you guys sit down at the table. Um, you see Dumbo's the furniture's uh, groaning in complaint to his sizable and ample girth that's not used to being tested to such limits underneath him.
I'm sensitive about my weight.
As he harumphs and slides to one side, you hear a groan and creak of the wood beneath, threatening to break beneath him.
I'm gonna pipe up and say sorry. That's my chair. I ate too much, I guess. Look over and like wink at Dumbo.
Mm.
Oh my!
All right.
Are there any like? Is there anything like? What's on the table here? Is there any like glasses, food, or anything?
You see, it looks it's a whole lot of papers and stuff. It looks to be, um, dude, I'm sure Galfus can probably read it.
Is it in Sylvan?
It's in Sylvan. It's basically
I can read it.
different charters and treaties between the various courts of the Fae, and basically it looks like they were trying to use some kind of leverage, like political leverage, in order to form an alliance against the Winter Court. Because the Winter Court, from what you've been able to glance, is well, what you know, because you're actually from the Feywild. They have been gearing up ever since the Civil War that happened not too long ago. It piped down a little bit, but it seems the Winter Court's starting to gain steam again and trying to pick off where they left off.
I'm gonna lean over and touch Dumbo and give you guidance, just in case, because I'm not sure what's gonna go on here. You get guidance just in case, and I'm gonna inform you of what's going on and just read the paper to you pretty much.
Wait, so I got guidance?
You have guidance now. Next minute.
Hey. I. So what happens now?
All right. So, while you guys are, what do you guys plan on doing? Because you know you're separate. You're separate. You have no information what happened to the rest. You don't know if they're alive. You don't know what's going on with them. You basically, as soon as you left that dungeon, you were just beelining it back to the Autumn Court.
I plan on taking a long rest. Myself ready. Just waiting here for probably like 48 hours.
All right.
After that, head back.
All right. So as you guys are sitting, um, the elven officer, sorry, the Fey officer, comes back and he looks at you and he bows, he bows in salute. I must thank you for returning our lady. He says, um, if you follow me, I will take you down to suitable lodging chambers where you may gain rest. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend to it personally because certain matters call for my attention. I beg your forgiveness, he says.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper something Dumbo's ear, and I'm gonna try to teach you how to say thank you and Sylvan, but I'm actually teaching you the word fuck you in Sylvan. And I'll say it to him.
Oh my god!
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, hey, this is the word for thank you.
Uh, insight.
Sure, you can make insight.
Oh, dang it. Guy said this roll thing. Dadgummit. Aha.
You have no. Well, Galphus just. Wait, is that even right?
I have a -1 to
Okay.
deception.
Okay, well, you know he's lying. He's lying. That is not what that word
Whispering
means.
over to you, and as I'm whispering, I'm like giggling a bit.
Yeah. He has no composure whatsoever. He starts giggling. The officer kind of loses composure for a split second and arches an eyebrow at this. I'm sorry.
I
Hey, that elf.
I say, well, my friend here says F you guys, and I'm saying
You don't know
I
that.
will.
You don't know what it means. You just know
Oh,
that
that's
it's
right.
not what it says it means.
Okay, I was like, well,
I'm just gonna get up and go down.
All right.
now I should just get up and like in English, just look at him and be like, F you guys. No, I'll just like say, I'll just accept and be like, sure.
All right. Very well. If you follow me, I'll take you down to the quartermaster's chambers. From there, she will be able to give you proper lodgings and tend to your needs. Again, I do apologize. I can't oversee this matter myself. If you'd follow me, and then he leads you down the stairs and takes you before the quartermaster, who is kind of like the mistress of the house. She's like kind of like the grand butler of the palace,
Wait,
and she helps you uh, find accommodations and you find suitable lodgings.
okay, what
Um,
happened to Galvus?
Galthus, I'm assuming, is going with you.
I'm gonna go down and get some rest.
Okay. All right. Well, meanwhile,
Wait, where's Lazarus?
let's see.
I hear you.
He's right here, right?
Oh,
Yes.
What is he doing?
I was in the king's chamber or whatever with my uncle.
Oh, oh, so you're technically not even there.
I'm not even there yet.
All
Guess who
right.
that is?
Let's
What the
see. I'm going to
fuck?
hold on. I'm gonna drop your viewing tokens so the rest of you guys can see where Lazarus is. Everybody see?
If I'm supposed to see a dark, like I can still see stuff. I can still see the map. It's just dark instead of light. Like I can still see all the. Okay, now
There we
it's
go.
light.
Now you guys see?
So my entire computer
Yep.
screen went black.
Fantastic.
Who
Meanwhile,
the fuck is that guy?
let
What the frick is
Wait.
going on?
Gal.
My computer's acting like I died, but
Oh,
but
can
it
you
was
see?
full battery. No, I thought it's like my screen itself completely shut off.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's gonna be really hard to do your turn if you can't see.
Wait. Uh-oh.
that's what I'm saying.
That means he's throwing us into combat.
Nah.
Right about.
Well, I planned on it. You guys were supposed to have an encounter too, but I skipped it.
This doesn't sound like not an encounter to me.
Well, I probably didn't have to skip yours, honestly, because you had Alice with you.
I mean, after we just almost got our bloody asses beat, we're going
But
right back in.
I mean, you don't just because there's an encounter doesn't mean you have to fight. You know that, right?
No.
There's other ways to do this.
No, if he says anything about my mother, it's all in.
Hmm.
Or if he calls me the F word,
Strange.
fat.
Fat. You fat. How dare you? Well, I
Does it
never.
still say I'm in the roll 20 thing?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
That's weird. I'm gonna have to like take my battery out of my computer or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest with you.
Are you even are you on Discord on your phone or something?
No, I'm on my laptop, and it never has issues ever. Just all of a sudden the whole screen went black, and even when I hit the power button, nothing happens.
Then
I close it, I open it.
how's Discord running?
That's
Oh,
why I was
Discord is through my phone.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's why I was asking. I was like, what wizardry is this?
Um, so with your computer, is it's a laptop, I'm assuming. In the back, you should have a battery pack. What kind of computer is it?
A Chromebook. It's a Samsung Chromebook.
Ooh,
Oh, I get it. I did it.
I was gonna say the battery on those, I think, are internal.
It is. Can't take those ones out for sure.
I don't like this.
But you had like an Asus
I
or
got
something, I could totally help you. Um,
Right. I'm not used to laptops. I'm used to normal computers. So.
I finished building my PC, and I don't want to talk about how expensive it was.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Chrome didn't shut down properly. Would you like to restore? Yes, I would. And we're back. Okay.
Hey! All right, let me know when you can see.
All right, now make sure your computer is actually plugged in.
Yeah, it
No,
has full battery, which is why I was confused.
I just say make sure. And now funny if like it later just actually would not because it actually ran out of battery.
Right. Loading.
Roading. Roading.
Loading. So Ronery.
I'm Rory.
Yeah.
So
Rory.
All right, I can see.
All right. All right, here we are, Lazarus. I believe this is the bridge tree to the Autumn Court. So, when are you going to show your true colors? He says.
What do you mean?
Right.
True colors?
Oh, you may fool my father. Maybe. But I know you're true. I know you're not really going to turn in Alice.
You believe that?
Wait, are we even here?
No, you guys
No,
aren't.
No.
Oh, we're not there, you said?
ready to spell. We're a fly on the wall.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Thanks.
You're trying. Are you
Hold
casting that spell? I was like
I
Alphys.
ignore that. I was trying to read it.
Dude, that's a great spell. I'm pretty
That
sure
is.
I'm pretty sure that's from one of the homebrew things that I have on my thing, but it's stupid good.
I suck at deception.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is actually from a homebrew set that I bought from the store, but it's not 5e core like at all. But if you guys want to use it, that's fine. Meanwhile, so Lazarus, you're asking if he thinks that's what he believes. Oh, it's what I know, dear cousin. But you could prove me wrong.
So, tell me how you think this goes.
What do you mean? Oh, I think
You-
you're going to not capture Alice. I think you may try to kill me. Like it's a possibility, he scoffs. But I don't know. Either way, I'm entertained. And while I'm entertained, I don't feel a need to outright kill you, he says.
How gracious of you, cousin.
Oh. What is blood if not just red, bitter water?
I'm gonna laugh at that. Well, shall we get going?
Hmm, I suppose so, but you see, as you and I are from the Winter Court, it proves a considerable barrier that we couldn't get through the bridge tree. You see, he puts his hand puts against he goes to put against the bridge tree, and it repels him with the zap, and he kind of like waves his fingers and brings it to his lips. Mm. Yes, I don't think we're getting through here. We may have to wait.
They they recently you said you said when we were in the throne room they received news that Alice had escaped with some people or something,
Mm-hmm.
and that he couldn't directly correlate that to me yet. So, but he had his suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask him why we would even try to enter the Autumn Court if we have no idea where she is.
Well, you see, it's not me that was tasked to get Alice and retrieve her. It was you. I'm merely here to observe. So, tell me, Lazarus, what is our move?
I have an idea.
By all means, he says, making an exaggerating sweeping motion with his arms.
I'm going to summon Joy.
All right.
And
Let's see.
I don't know how long that would take.
Mm.
I think was it like 10 minutes?
I think something like that, yeah.
Is Joy familiar?
Yes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see.
And after she's been summoned, I'm going to just outright ask her where Alice is.
Wait, who's Joy?
All
My
right.
familiar.
As you
Oh,
as you focus on and you focus on a pendant that you have. You reach out with your you reach out with your fifis and you concentrate, and then 10 minutes later, you see a incorporeal form begin to manifest and emerge like a flash of light. And once it does, you see the features of a tiny, beautiful woman with really long hair, with
Boy.
with insect-like wings. Basically, she's a
Yeah.
sprite.
Yeah.
Tinker?
All right,
Um.
the tiny
Hey.
the tiny sprite bats her eyes and looks up at you. Uh, she has a look of happiness and surprise and delight until she wheels around and see those around you, and then her expression quickly fades to one of concern, and her brow furrows as she looks back at you.
Hey, Joy.
Who are they,
I
Lazarus? They smell. And she sniffs the air. Unpleasant.
Yeah, my family members tend to not clean themselves as much as I do.
Speak for yourself, ruffian. Tell that tell that unpleasant pixie to be useful, or I shall squash it.
You never did have much charisma, cousin.
Oh, I'm a delight, he says, crooning himself.
I'll let you think that.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Get out the door. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna ask her where Alice is.
She looks around pointedly, trying to be pointedly vague, and she says, safe.
Oh, I'm trying to find her. I need to know where she is.
Her eyes narrow at you even more, Why? She says.
Well, I want to be with her.
Good. Then lose your unpleasant company.
All right, cuz you gotta go. Just for a bit.
How convenient, he says.
Listen, I can't. She's not gonna give me this information if you're here. So you just for a few minutes, you gotta bow out.
Hmm. You can't run from me. You do know that, Lazarus. Right?
I wouldn't try.
You shouldn't try, he says pointedly as he strolls off. Remember, I'm still watching.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. The air shimmers around him, and as he does so, all all uh all presence of him, all everything that you do possibly sense he was there, it vanishes. And then you're left there with Karis in his current form. Let's see what Karis does. I hate playing other people's characters, but it is a necessity in a certain.
Sometimes, yeah.
Let's see. Character resources are heroes. Chorus. Character sheet. Oh no, I don't have his stats because he rolls on D&D Beyond. I'll roll D20.
No.
All right, so he has the wisdom enough to keep the guys up just in case. I suppose I should make myself scarce too, she says. Well, Karis in the visage of the woman who is dead.
Yeah. Who's dead? Yeah.
Your
My
other
other
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah. As he does, he turns to walk away and strolls off into the forest with the Blinkhound on his heels. All right. Joy this darts around and then returns and looking satisfied. A moment. What are you doing, Lazarus? She says, almost pleading.
You know me. Always scheming something.
Yes, but Alice's life hangs in the balance, she says.
Yeah, and unfortunately Alice's life is something I need to I've been given a task to snuff it out, if you understand. And obviously you know that I'm probably not capable of doing that, but I have to find her at the very least.
Well, she's safe beyond the bridge tree, she says.
I see. Do you know if and when she may leave?
I'm sure her father would not permit her to leave soon.
You've been with her long enough. Do you think you could let me in?
Why would I let you in with you when you're with these people? She says.
Well, they're not with me now, are they?
I guess not. All right, fine. She flits over to the tree and opens her arms, and her eyes flash a yellow as the symbols dance around the bridge tree and form themselves in a way that resembles a portal, and it flashes open.
Thanks. You're still the best.
All right. Are you going through the portal?
Yep.
All right. As you go through you vanish through the portal, um, leaving Karis in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great story.
Oh God.
Space spider.
So you just leave Karis with your cousin. All right. So meanwhile, uh, let's see. Da 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 da. Do you see? Everybody see?
Yes, sir.
Cool, cool, cool.
Bingo.
As you pass through the portal, um, you automatically feel the coolness of autumn on your skin, and everything's in a tinge of a murky, yellowish gray haze with flashes with clouds of red. Um, and you're now in the familiar area of the autumn court.
I'm sure like the portal or whatever closes behind me.
Yes, the portal is now closed.
Oh, it's
Okay, well
not.
I guess I'm gonna take a look around, see if I see any familiar faces.
Oh, you look around. There's no one right here on the bridge platform.
Fair enough. That would make sense. I'll just mosey on.
All right. Um, Joy flits ahead of you, eager to find Alice. And where are you moseying on to, Lazarus?
Um, I'm going to mosey ahead into, I guess, to where I know her father's chambers to be because she said that she's safe here, and I would assume that she would probably seek an audience with her father.
As you enter the Fey Court, you're greeted by one of the. He's one of the upper echelon of ranking of the soldiers here. Usurper, he greets you.
I'll just give a polite bow.
I'm assuming you're looking to join Alice and the king.
That is definitely the plan.
Then that way, he says. He waves his arm over and to the balcony.
Thank you.
As you go to walk through you walk out into the balcony and you see Joy there. Basically, she's latched onto Alice's arm, holding her tight, telling how worried she was, and when that nasty spell that kept them apart, and she couldn't feel her, and she's so grateful to have you back.
I guess I'm gonna just kind of give a shy, silly smile and like, good to see that you're okay.
No thanks to you. As you look over, you see the stormy, contained rage float over the face of let's see, what was his name? Arik Badarka, king of the court of autumn.
Um, I'm gonna like try to show the most respect I possibly can, and say I think you may be mistaken, sir. I definitely distracted my uncle while Alice was freed.
You're the one that set this and all this in motion. Your failed plan, your delusions of grandeur, your lust for power.
That is the truth.
And what's more, you made my daughter an accessory to it. And now the rest of the fate courts have turned to us. And now we have enemies at our doors and we try to abide by the ancient laws. But it seems day by day they're being disregarded. Tell me.
People only obey laws if it works for them.
Was it not you that claimed kinship to the great Fey Mother? Tell me, why is she forsaken us then?
I don't believe she's forsaken us. Sometimes even when things seem the most perilous, it's actually when they're about to get as good as they could ever be.
Roll persuasion.
No.
Okay, persuasion. Boom.
I suppose they can't get much worse. Arik relents a little in his rage, and kind of a stoic sadness touches his features as he presses his forefingers to his temples.
I understand your worries and concerns. I also understand your anger. I have berated my problems that I have caused, and honestly, it does no good to put a blame. We need to move forward.
The only way forward is to get that tyrant off the throne of winter.
And that's my plan right now.
And how do you plan to do this? He says. You forsook your birthright. No one in the winter court will accept you as king.
We'll have to.
I like the companions.
Then how do you suppose we deal with Oberon and that son of his? He kind of shudders.
He has requested that I take the head of Alice, but he wants it to be a public thing. So,
of course he does. He sneers bitterly.
Yeah. Maybe we could feign that I have captured Alice and that I am abiding to his every word. And while the execution is staged, we have another coup.
With what support? He says incredulously. You want me, after I just now get my daughter back out of harm's way, to send her back into the wolves' den? He says.
Our options are few and far between at this point.
No. I would much prefer a direct military action over this. To hell's with them. If nobody else wants to abide by the ancient laws, I say we abandon them as two. Alice kind of grimaces this. Father, you can't be serious, she says.
I understand your feelings, but you can't let your emotions cloud your judgment. We need supporters.
She interjects, and I'm just to sit here while you two decide for me what's going to happen. She looks at her father. You hold the throne now in name only, father. It is I who is the queen, and the future queen of the of the Autumn Court.
She has a point.
So if anyone is to rally anything or decide anything here, I shall have the final say, she says.
We're playing Back for Blood tonight.
You see Joy kind of bolster up and puff up with pride at that. All right, so looking a bit chided, King Arik, it is as you say. I am the King Regent. And now that you've returned, my daughter, the throne is rightfully yours.
Insane.
All right. So, what's the plan? He looks to Alice. Let's see. All right, Lazarus, she says.
Sure.
She's still keeping that air of command. Why is there spinning on there? Is everybody still connected to Roll20?
I
Yeah.
am.
All right, I just see like a spinning circle and it's being weird, so I apologize about that. She's trying to kind of keep that air of command about her. And she looks. I don't know that we have a good move, she admits. If I were to leave, it'd leave me exposed. And if I go down, I fear that everything's over. I don't think any of the other houses could stand against the House of Winter. Lazarus,
I agree with you.
you know your uncle. What does he expect? What do you think he's planning?
He probably wants to. He probably wanted to use your death as a bolstering effect to rally all the houses under him and start attacking just whatever he can.
That would make sense. With me out of the way, would make his consolidation of power all the more swift. And it would bolster others to his cause. As you know, because of our plans, I am not the most popular in the Fey Kingdoms as either. She admits, kind of curtly. But I cannot expose myself. You understand that, Lazarus. We have to find another way.
Lady.
I suppose you should gather your friends and discuss this.
Are they here?
I believe I sent the captain to go make arrangements for them. You should be able to find them in the lodging quarters.
It is as you say.
You decide what you and your friends want to do. I have matters to discuss with my men, she says.
I will take my leave then.
She nods.
I give a polite bow and turn around and head towards the lodging quarters.
Alrighty. Let's go to the lodging quarters.
Happy birthday, Rose.
That's them. No,
Happy
that's
birthday,
the dungeon.
Rose.
That's the dungeon. I have it here. Hey, there it is. Alright, let me know if everybody can seize everybody.
He's everybody.
ASMR.
Lazarus.
What?
Oh, that's my buddy.
Oh, okay.
Are we on the same map?
You should
Or we
be.
switched to a different map?
You guys should be in the same place.
We're
Yeah, I think
we're still in the, or I'm still in the this big room as before.
so. Like the dining room, please.
I'm
Yeah.
prepping the other area. Sorry.
Yeah, now it's changed.
Everybody see?
Yep,
Indeed.
I can see.
All right. So you guys find yourselves alone in one of the finer rooms. in the in the Fey castle. Lazarus, you join Dumbo and Galphus. You're now together. All of you.
Long time no see.
Oh, it's what up, bruh?
Yeah, I kind of left. Oh, what's his name behind?
Oh,
He's not going to be pleased.
Chorus.
I said,
Yeah, he is. He's I guess attending to my cousin in the woods. My
I say, well,
cousin will
you
be
know,
having-
Karis. He does where he does and goes where he wants to go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to start like perusing the room.
Listen, we need to talk about a plan.
Yeah, I can hear ya. I go over here and start checking through the drawers and looking through the papers.
You see,
Oh my
all right, you see like a neatly stacked papers and stationery on the desk, and then you see Dumbo just haphazardly rummaging through it and scattering the papers everywhere for no apparent reason.
If you're looking for something of value, you should wait until after we've defeated some enemies in combat later,
I kind of like
because I'm sure there will be combat later.
I kind of like peer over the top of the edge of the paper. Or just like, huh?
Yeah, so
Can you
this
even read
plan
the
I'm
paper?
talking about. Yeah, can you read that?
Well, I'm looking at it. I'm not saying I'm necessarily trying to read it.
Does this paper look golden?
Does it look edible to you?
So
I slowly,
Dumbo's
like,
more of a picture book
I
person.
slowly like rip. So I have both corners of my hands and like rip a little bit off, like the tip of corner off, and I grab it with my trunk and I slowly squinting my eyes,
What should be
open
like the
my
peace
mouth.
treaty or something? Like
Open
whenever
my-
it's ripped, it like splits everything.
and just like slowly put it in my mouth and just like start slowly chewing, like.
As Dumbo continues his habit of eating inedible things, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody or
Everybody.
Everybody.
13.
All right, I guess nobody sees him. Nope.
What do I even get? I don't even know.
10.
Oh,
We're all just staring at Dumbo eating a piece of paper.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we need to devise a plan.
Oh, I have a plan.
Yeah, you still saw
For what?
Alice is here, so we're good, and we just leave.
We'll see. We need allies for the caravan. Remember, that's why we came here.
I mean, technically, we brought Alice back, and that's what they want us to do, so they should help us out and get us to cross.
As
I
you say that, you now notice as he seems to walk out of nowhere and up to you guys. Well, if that's all you needed, cousin, I could have arranged that, he says. But this is much more entertaining, I admit.
Fighting with the legends wheel.
As Puck strolls
Good
up,
to see you.
he has,
Hey,
he has a green apple that he's chewing on now loudly and obnoxiously on purpose.
Dumbo will slowly start to.
Hey, Dumbo, come over here for a second. Come here.
I like crawl over the table.
Hopefully it doesn't break.
Yeah, I don't.
But now
It's a sturdy
everybody's close
desk.
by. I'm gonna look at everybody and say, so let's be honest with each other, shall we? Because I don't particularly like messing up lies, stuff like that. So let's just everyone be honest, okay? I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Yes, let's be honest.
Oh, you do.
So.
Oh no!
Oh, how delightful. I do enjoy honesty. I like
Making
your
the charisma throw.
I do like your friends. Well, maybe not both of them, he says, eyeing Dumbo.
Oh, right.
Oh my god!
As he looks at
Wow.
as you begin to, you kind of like mouth out, you go bleh, 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 and you like stick out your tongue, and then a big wad of chewed paper falls to the floor.
I just like
So I
look
need
at them.
one.
I'm like,
So I need one from him, and I need one from Lazarus.
All right.
Need one what?
Important to note, I do a Christmas saving throw. Important to note, I do know
okay.
if they pass or fail.
It doesn't matter if let's see, how do I explain it? Puck doesn't lie. He enjoys the brutality of truth.
Okay, so everybody here failed except for me.
great.
Ooh, wait, I'm gonna pass it off to that. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Somebody knows that I'm not lying.
Nope, but
Can I just like walk out of it?
I mean you could. I mean, so, cousin, you may now actually tell me from your own lying lips what I already know. Was it ever your intention to give up Alice?
And I, right before Lazarus could answer that, I hold my finger up real quickly as I.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
Can I use one of my class features?
Sure, what are you trying to do?
Favored by the gods. Once per short rest, if you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to your total, possibly changing the outcome.
I mean, if you do that, you already change the outcome. You're 13, so it's guaranteed success
Oh.
if he allows it.
Yeah, if you I mean, technically you were supposed to, after that was doing the thing you're supposed to announce, but that's fine.
I kind of forgot about it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's fine. Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're damn right. You're not. You're in zone of truth.
Okay, well, you said adding any number to that will get me the save, so I don't really have to roll it.
No, yeah, because you're 13.
DC's 14.
Yeah, he rolled
So,
a 13.
and I rolled 2d4.
So he's already
So
guaranteed. If he gets
literally,
both points.
whatever you roll, you're good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I said.
Even if you roll 2 ones, you're still good.
Okay, I understand.
Yep.
Okay.
But so right as he says that to Lazarus, I hold up my hands like, wait, and I reach for this piece of paper and grab it. I'm like, all right, continue.
Okay, and I'm gonna say now that I know
Okay.
everybody's here is under the zone of truth, we have to be honest with everyone here, and magic will enforce it. So, go ahead, Lazarus.
What was your question again, Puck?
I've only asked, was it ever your intention to turn in Alice?
Yes.
He arches
Do
an
I have to
eyebrow.
make a deception check?
Didn't have to.
I mean,
would
make it with
think.
advantage, considering the fact that he's technically in a zone of truth and he doesn't know that he failed.
What's that today?
But he doesn't know that he passed.
What? Let's hit again. It's gonna have.
I'm asking.
What?
Like, do I have to make a deception check or no?
You do, because he strongly suspects because he knows about the romantic feelings between you two.
Does he get advantage on that though because he passed the?
Sure, you get
DC?
advantage.
Real days tomorrow.
Okay.
She's like calling me, hey, can you help with this homework? I'm like, it's easy fucking like math.
Wow, that helps so much.
All right, cling to your lies if you must. But It isn't. It is quite the effort you're going through. It is entertaining. So what's your plan? He says, as he continues to eat his apple.
As you were here for, we haven't had time to. I'm like cringing at the sound of paper ripping next to my ear. As you were here for, we haven't quite discussed the plan yet.
Oh, Lazarus. Well, continue. It isn't. I will play along while it still amuses me, he says, as he goes over and leans against the desk, continuing to eat his apple.
Have you
I have a
guys
plan.
thought of flavored ink? This stuff would be great.
You are a
I
truly
have a-
disgusting creature, he says.
I have a plan how we can get Alice out of here.
Let's hear it. No, that's not the plan. The plan is we have to kill her.
I mean, we want to get her somewhere more public.
Yeah, he's an echo
Your
bar.
father
Yeah.
can watch, right?
Yeah.
You
And
know
she's
Yeah, I'm not
She's-
imagining that. Alice's
she's
father
adamant
just gonna
on
let her
staying.
leave.
Yeah, no, he's very adamant about that, and so is she.
I could possibly cast command and then just get her to march herself out.
You do understand that she's a fae, right? And you're trying to cast.
They're not immune. They just have advantage. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh,
They're immune. Might be.
It's I mean, that's better than no plan. What about you, Dumbo? You got anything?
Kind of like look left and right with my eyes. I'm just like,
Other than an unhealthy addiction to inedible objects?
I kind of like
He's gonna have
give
his
one
own
last
TLC show.
good lick to the piece of paper before I slowly put it face down on the desk. I say, no, not really. I mean, that plan sounds good.
Mm.
Okay. Hey, you know that command thing you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try it on this guy here? I'm gonna point at Puck.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna point
Are we
at.
talking mentally right now?
No, I can't talk mentally.
Oh,
Let's
because like
make sure. Let's just make sure it actually works on an elf.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
are you
saying.
okay if I try it
Yeah.
on you, Puck?
Just a little test run.
You want to use your filthy magic on me. Well, I suppose since the first spell obviously didn't work, I don't see the harm in it. He says he brushes some
So you have your date then.
feigned dusk off his cloak. Do your best,
Your date was
which is
Barbara.
undoubtedly beneath my worst, he says.
I'm gonna point my finger at him. I'm gonna
Cast
cast-
killing word.
If I had that, I would be.
Isn't Puck a great character, guys?
Puts it in rock down.
And I'm gonna
Oh,
point at him, and I'm gonna cast command, and my command is going to be flee.
All right.
And
Well,
I
I commanded him to turn around so we could hit him in the back of the head while he's not looking. But all right.
flee makes him. Ooh, wait! I'm gonna cast grovel, so he falls to the ground prone.
Oh no, he's gonna be so pissed.
All right.
I'm gonna cast grovel.
All right.
after command or in place of command?
It's a
Oh wait,
it's a
at the
command
never
that I
mind.
do. Yeah,
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
grovel.
All right. What level?
You know what? Can you upcast it? You could, but it'll affect another creature. So you know what? Just because I
Ooh.
can, I'm gonna upcast it. So I'm gonna do it also on Dumbo as well.
Why'd you do it to me? I literally have cuffs. I was gonna.
Oh well.
Oh
To
well.
be fair, he could easily get out of any kind of physical binding. He can pretty much displace himself pretty at will.
No, if I had the
Yeah,
whatever.
I need, wisdom saving throw.
All right. What's the DC? 13?
14.
14? All right. He begins to grovel at your feet.
Oh yeah.
I-
Now
What about
Question is-
Dumbo?
So I'm gonna grab.
Oh wait, do I need to roll for this too?
Yeah.
What am I? What do you need to roll again?
DC 14 charisma. No, wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom shaving. Oh,
Okay, so both of you fail.
boy.
So I'm going to look at Lazarus and just nod my head like now.
While he's groveling, I'm gonna say, cousin, it has been a nice hour or so with this reunion, but I kind of don't like you that much.
I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff two-handed and use it like a golf club and swing at his head.
Oh, you're gonna swing on him?
Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This
And I do
is
so with advantage since
Yeah.
he's prone.
yeah, you do. But
I am
there's a problem.
also.
19 to hit.
All right, as you swing the club, and as you do so, it whiffs, and it kind of goes through like a cloudy mist through the form on the floor.
Dang.
I spawned my clone just because reflex.
And as
I'm
the prone groveling form, kind of like whiffs up and follows the swing of your club up like a like it's billowed through smoke. It begins to dissipate, and then you see you see him standing on the desk eating an apple. That was pretty good, he says.
When it's even better, I'm gonna try to swing at the real one.
You're gonna try to hit him again?
Yeah,
Okay.
Why don't you
16
do
to
it
hit.
again?
Let's see. 16 hit, you miss.
I'm gonna pull a Trinity. Dodge this, Eldritch Blast.
All right, do it again.
I'll throw it. Okay.
Well, if you're attacking him,
Number the stars.
Thought I clicked it.
Oh, nice. Man.
Red. Oh. Dodge this.
all right, you hit him.
Oh.
I will take. Wait. So I need. What happens when that hits?
Oh, you hit him. That was actually his actual form.
So
Fancy hard up.
I mean, roll damage was 11, 12, 13.
I will immediately. I'm going to immediately jump up on the table and try to restrain him.
Good luck. All right, go ahead.
You better get a critical grab.
I know, right? Well, it's a contest.
He can displace himself at will. So even if you were to successfully grapple, he would just move.
Right,
You've
not
seen
be
him
there.
do this on multiple occasions already.
All right, I am going to.
Do we need initiative? Because if not, I have something else.
Not just yet. I mean, unless you get, I'll let you know if you guys hit initiative.
I'm gonna
Right now
bow.
now he's still toying with you guys.
So you know
Bow
what?
axe him.
Oh yeah, let's kill him.
Well, I guess I'll cast Hex on his ass
All right.
I'm
and
gonna
give
cast
him
protection.
disadvantage on
Protection from evil and
strength
good
checks.
on.
Does my 18
From
hit?
evil and good on Lazarus.
All right. When you go to cast your spell, he
Wait, did my 18 hit?
what?
Did my 18 hit?
Who? Oh.
Your 18 does not hit.
What?
Damn.
I told you don't. He's not somebody you guys are meant to fight just yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on Lazarus.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up his stuff. He's got something for that ass.
For that ass.
Let's see.
I have a feeling we're gonna die.
Nah, I cast the hex on him. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably gonna kill me and Dumbo, but no, he's just gonna bring it back to the king. But us, he doesn't want us. He doesn't give a shit about us.
All right. Let's see if he knows it. Oh, he doesn't. All right, but he will. He looks at you right in the eye and he says, "I thought we were friends," he says. And then,
Wait, to who? Galphus?
Huh?
To who? Who does he say that to?
He says that to, Galphus, yeah.
Just sparring.
Oh,
Just sparring to the death.
Exactly. If you die, I can bring you back to life. Fine.
all right. So, he's like, okay, well then. If all we're doing is sparring.
Now, you can't kill me because I can't bring myself back, but you can kill them because I can bring them back, but me, no.
I don't know what to do.
All right. So he is going to. Summon Dimension Door.
Anybody know counter?
Yeah, he doesn't know counter spell. He's gonna use Summon Dimension Door and he's gonna place it beneath He's gonna place it beneath Dumbo.
Is that how Dimension Door works?
Let's see. Yes, you
Uh,
can teleport.
no.
Nope, it's not. Hold on.
You're thinking of
I know there's a spell that does that, but I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah, I don't either.
oh, I do. It's
Banish.
no,
Maybe.
no. It's called
Okay.
it's called Gate.
Gate.
Oh.
That's what it is. Fuck. Hold on.
It's a freaking 9th level conjuration.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Gate underneath.
What?
If he can cast Gate, we need to leave.
He's gonna cast Gate underneath Dumbo.
You can orient the portal in any direction you choose.
And as
It's basically a Doctor Strange
yep. So
portal.
So he as the portal opens underneath underneath Dumbo, you see a light above you, and as the light becomes eclipsed, I'm speaking to Lazarus by the way, the light becomes immediately eclipsed by Dumbo's butt as it plummets towards your head.
Oh my
I'll try
god.
shoving him out of the way.
Well, when I was gonna think is wouldn't I be able to react and switch
roll-
to my clone?
Roll your huh?
I said, can I just react to that by teleporting to my clone?
When
Because
your-
this is
on
me
your
right
still
here.
land on Lazarus?
Huh?
When the clone still land on Lazarus?
Yeah.
switch
The clone,
places with the clone?
the clone doesn't move, and we already established. Well, the clone can go through stuff. Well, not go through stuff. It's
You can teleport through stuff. We already established last that the clone,
Yeah.
it has a corporeal form. So if it does land, if it still lands on Lazarus, he'd still take the 400-pound falling damage on top of him.
I'll try shoving him out of the way.
All right, make a dex save.
X is so not great for me.
Ooh.
You got this, Lazarus. Hopefully.
Lazarus, um, are you trying to switch out of the way? Are you trying to switch, Dumbo?
Hmm.
All right.
I mean,
Make a
yeah.
make a make a dexterity. See if you have the reflexes to do it. Nah, you take the fall damage from let's say about 20 feet, so you should still be fine.
Why am I saying that?
Should
Let's
that be?
see.
I don't know.
About 2d6. We'll say. Take 6 damage.
Who?
Dumbo.
Me.
Oh, Dumbo
Oh,
takes 2d6.
Yeah.
Dumbo takes 6.
Lazarus managed to dodge out of the way because it's 20 feet up. You have a
Oh,
little
okay,
bit of
cool.
reaction. 15's playing up. Oh, are we done
Wait.
sparring yet? He says.
Wait, but if it's my clone falling, and then it just.
You weren't able to switch in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So let me
Just 6 damage. You're fine.
Oh, I thought you just rolled. Wait, I thought you said it was 2d6.
I rolled 2d6 damage. It's 6.
Oh, we did.
Roll 2d4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, did I? Then that's fine. Just 6 damage is fine.
I like sparring. Isn't it fun?
Oh, indeed. Do you wish to continue?
Or teleport away.
You do
Oh my
know
God.
that now that I'm in here, if it pleased me, I could easily kill that fool and that co-usurper of yours if I wished.
I'm gonna teleport over to here, and I'm gonna look at him, and I need a charisma saving. What is it? Kind of saving throw is it?
For what?
Wisdom saving throw. I'm trying to harm him.
Wow.
Mind you, he does it with advantage, or depends on what he is. Doesn't work at all, but
Oh, you do know that you are not the only descendant of the Archfey, right, Lazarus?
I mean, we're cousins for a reason, right?
Indeed. Finally your brain works.
you should probably just leave. Leave Alice here, leave everyone here.
If you...
If level spell, man, it's not good.
Alright, well, so... And what is it you're doing? He says pointedly as he floats a little bit to eye level towards you and kind of leans into and gets into your face.
I'm gonna
Halfling.
charm you.
Alright, charm him.
DC's 9.
Yeah.
So it's 8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Oh, God.
Oh, but I already liked you, he says, as he pats you and pats the side of your cheek with his silky, smooth, royal hands. And it is a compliment. I usually don't touch lesser creatures, he says.
So perhaps for
Oh.
sparring, you should just spar somebody else other than me while I go check on the food to make sure everything's going okay, right? I'm on shoulder and start running down the stairs.
As soon as
You're
he says,
waving.
as soon as he says food, my ears perk up and like, what? Food? We have food?
So we are done sparring, he says, as he begins to loosen his sleeves.
I'm running down or up or whatever direction I need to go to find the king.
Alright. So you beeline out of there. Oh, and be a dear, he says. Don't tell them I'm here. I fear if they were to find out. And he looks at Lazarus. Things could get ugly.
You got it.
Well,
Lazarus, Dumbo, can you also help me with the food? Because if you remember correctly, it's like big platters of food. I'm not sure I can carry it all because, no offense, I'm not the strongest person. I probably need your two's help.
We're
You
coming.
just wait down here while we get the food. Is there anything particular you want?
roll deception.
I have a -1, but I'm gonna do pretty good because
Guidance,
I believe in
guidance
myself.
myself.
Nope.
It would be really unfortunate if you'd made me murder the entire Autumn Court. Just saying. But you do get your food, he says, as he leans up against the desk and starts munching on an apple. When you've decided to listen to reason, I have an alternative you may find interesting. One that may see your Alice unharmed, he says, looking at Lazarus. And I can get you through, and your, was it caravan, was it? Through the Feywilds?
I jump on the rail and slide all the way down.
Yeah, you heard correctly.
So
Hop off.
what do you say, cousin? It's a better deal than you're going to get from either side here, isn't it?
I haven't heard the deal yet. I can't agree to terms I've never heard.
The only deal that you need to know that it sees you and Alice alive. The rest of the terms should be acceptable to you, no?
Can I take a gamble here? Can I take a guess?
You can guess. I would fill you in. It does require your compliance, after all.
Do you want us to get rid of my uncle so you could take his place?
Oh. You are smarter than you look. Yes, Oberon is woefully inept for the job. As soon as all the power has gone to his head, you've seen the way he flaunts around the castle. It's gaudy.
I see.
And trusting you to come here to do what you said? Oh, yes. I'm afraid he doesn't have the aptitude mentally for the job either.
I guess I can accept this. Not that I have much choice.
Can I slowly with my trunk start trying to push him out of the way? I can reach to this piece of paper right here as this conversation is happening.
As you go to push through him, you push through a wisp of smoke and it billows out into a white smoke, and he appears in front of Lazarus. Of course, cousin. As the true heir to the will of the Archfey, you will relinquish that claim.
I'm just in the middle of chewing paper, don't do it.
You know, cousin, even if I do agree to this, talk is cheap. Even if I give up said right, that doesn't mean that I no longer have it. That's not my choice.
You can have whatever you'd wish. I know that I have more power than you. I've seen your measure, and frankly, I'm unimpressed. So whatever favor you claim to have, nobody but you has claimed to have heard from the Archfey in, well, a couple of decades at least. So, even if you are her messenger, her chosen whatever, he says, it doesn't really mean much to us who are left out here. No one hears her voice. It's merely perception is all.
I understand.
All right, then. There are those...
Desperate people will believe anything.
Indeed. Even that you are some kind of mystical chosen of the Archfey. And it's those people I wish to win here lastly.
Kind of.
Can I help you, creature? He says, as you approach without looking at you.
I say, yes. I just wanted to say one thing.
If you must, he says.
I say, Wet Willie! And I spit
Oh my!
on my trunk and try to put it in his ear.
Are you kidding me?
As you yell Wet Willie, he throws up his hand, and you feel a force of wind gust against you and knock you back through the table and into the wall behind you. Your friend's
Oh
out.
my god!
As you go sprawling, you hit the back of the wall next to the staircase, and as the papers and various sorts of objects are flung from the desk around. Your friend really is quite tiresome, he says.
Yeah,
I said,
he's
"Oh
a free
man, I thought that would work."
I saw this thing one time. It was like this guy ran up and he yelled "sneak attack." I think it was on Avatar that last year, but he's like, "Sneak attacks don't work when you announce them, you idiot."
So, dear cousin, what I need from you, and what I need from Alice, is you must have her, you must convince her to pledge her fealty to me.
That seems easy enough. Okay.
You know that's easier said than done.
We got this.
It
Let's
doesn't
go get Alice
seem,
now.
it doesn't seem you really have a choice, does it? Because it's
I mean,
either you allow her to pledge her fealty to me, and you convince her to do so, or her father, you, and all of your friends die.
That's
I
easy
make
enough. Let's
I
go.
make this conversation prolonged by trying to throw this lamp at him.
Oh my god!
As you go to
Smash
pick
the
up
lamp
the,
out of the air.
you go to grab, you throw the lamp, and as you do, it goes to leave your hands. It like floats and it like floats as if it's gliding through like space or zero gravity.
I'm like, damn it, go to this one.
You are persistent, aren't you?
I just want
No.
to say I'm happy I picked the cantrip spare the dying.
Yes. So, before I grow weary, I must admit it, and I must thank you, my cousin, for amusing me so. But I do have, well, the Fey Wilds, and then who knows, maybe the rest of this pathetic continent to rule. So if you would, please.
Don't do it, Lazarus.
I'll wait here, he
I'll
says.
talk to her.
He disappears and he appears in the chair next to the desk and reclines back and puts his feet on the table and starts munching on the apple again. I'll give you the
God.
day. I know it's a tall ask, so I'll give you the day to convince her.
I'll say, Lazarus, don't do it.
I'll ask her.
Well, by all means, you don't have to conspire and contemplate against me in my very presence. Feel free to leave the room, he says.
You could leave.
He doesn't have very many places to go without being seen.
He can go. He got in here.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I
Which-
say,
Nobody asked him how he got in
Well,
there.
I'm gonna go to leave. And I hope
I'm
they
surprised
follow.
nobody asked how. They just, oh, he's here.
I
Okay.
kind,
He can cast
I kind
non-powerful
of
spells.
feel like
I don't doubt it.
yeah, right, right. He casted gate. I don't need no further questions.
But yeah, let's go get the food and let's go get Alice. And I'll leave the room.
Yeah, I'll follow behind and trail off to where I last saw Alice.
As soon as we leave the room and as soon as we're out of earshot, I'm gonna say, can't you make yourself look like somebody else?
No, I can't. Why would I do that?
Because if you could just make yourself look like Alice and say, yeah, I promise, na 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 na.
Curtsy and bow.
Wow.
All the things girls do.
And we could put Dumbo in her dress.
Oh my
Alice
god!
with,
No.
with a cold.
Have you ever heard? I'm sure there's something in mythology somewhere where this went terribly wrong.
What do you mean with Thor?
Yeah.
When Thor pretended to be the daughter of, to get married to that blind giant? Yeah.
Yeah, to that giant. Yeah. I mean, we could try it, or we can make like a clone of her or something somehow, imitation. And oh, if Karis was here, we need to go get Karis.
All right.
Anything I can do?
He can drop his guys as
Oh.
that chick, pick up Alice's guys, and
You
pretend
guys-
to pledge his fealty.
Well, as you guys walk to the palace and you go to meet into the council chambers where Alice and her father were, do you see?
Mhm.
All right. What do you do?
Indeed.
I mean, we could just. How much do you like Alice?
She's kind of important to me, like a lot.
What happens if we get, instead of Alice, but the king to swear fealty?
So they let me take one and they're like, you find an upgrade, something you don't have yet.
Well, the king, quote unquote, is technically below Alice now because she's returned to her throne.
Why doesn't Alice just give up the throne? Throne the king swears fealty. Keep Alice safe.
Well, the king is only the king regent. He's actually not. It's his kingship is more of an honorary title in the presence
below-
of.
Just below Alice.
Yeah, Alice is. Her official title is princess only because they only get the queen title once they marry, but she's
But who's below Alice on the or
in the hierarchy.
hierarchy?
He's saying who's below?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the hierarchy. Yeah.
Well, the king regent would be the second in command.
Exactly. I don't just give Alice to give up the throne, make him the king, then have him swear fealty, and then Alice will be safe.
I don't think my cousin doesn't just want fealty from whoever's in position to
Roll-
control. He wants to hurt me.
Roll insight with advantage.
Who?
You
I'm gonna give you guidance.
or history.
Some guidance.
So, are we in a different map?
Yes, we are.
You do not see?
I'm currently we're in this big table room.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay.
You know
Awesome.
that in order to do some kind of she'd have to hold the honorific queen in order to build some kind of some kind of binding treaty like this, due to the old laws. So you do know that his proposal quite literally indicates a actual proposal.
Oh. I see.
We don't. What is it?
He's saying that if she does swear fealty to him, it'll basically be like she's giving him her hand in marriage, I
Oh,
suppose.
why don't you marry her?
Because then we'd
Oh
have
boy. That's
I mean, time out.
a doozy.
If we can get another day, another full day, I can cast the ceremony spell, and I can literally bind you in marriage. And then there's nothing you can do.
I mean, he can kill all of us.
I mean, but she can technically still swear fealty. You
Yeah,
can swear it as well.
I suppose that's true. We could swear it
I mean,
together.
would you rather him marry her?
Definitely not. My like even at the thought, my fist like clenches in anger.
If we wait a day, I can cast ceremony, and bada boom, bada boom, boom.
Okay, well, I feel like we should ask the hypothetical bride how she feels about this.
That's probably, yeah. You should probably ask. I mean, check the wording of ceremony.
There's some fucking hard ones yet.
I didn't
Willing
hear
to
your
be
question.
bonded together. Okay, yeah. She has to know, and she has to be willing. Hey, if worse comes to
I
worse, I can
force
marry
you to
them.
be married. Oh boy.
Hey, if worse
yeah.
comes to worse, I can marry them.
Across from where?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, okay, I guess we could toss this idea to her and see if she's willing, but even then, it's gonna be like pulling teeth.
I mean, hey, if she says no, he's probably literally going to pull some teeth. So
I guess I'll approach Alice and
I'm gonna
throw this
slap you with
proposal.
some quick guidance real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go. You see Alice poring over documents and consulting her various advisors and military strategists over the console tables. She's
Also, I'm using my trunk to try to put up Lazarus's hair to
Oh
make him
my
look
God.
make him look like like give him that nice little
the
handsome look.
The unkempt
You
youth
dr-
look.
Trunk could be like a blow dryer. Just start blowing.
All the. That's what all the lasses sit back in Tavara are wooing after. Yeah.
Oh my. Is wearing mining slave clothes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that grunge look. It's hip
Dude,
though,
would
young
your-
lasses. All right.
I mean, I have a priest pack, so if you want, you can wear like a priestly uniform if you want.
I think I'll stick with the dirty look. At least it makes me look like I work for something.
All right.
Well, I guess what I could do is just like suck really hard in
What?
my trunk and like wipe my trunk all over your face to get some of the dirt,
As-
like a vacuum.
As your companions, you approach slowly as your companions dote over you, trying to doll you up to ask the woman you love to marry another man. What? So how's it go?
I'm asking her to marry me.
Oh, so you want to die? Got you.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I told them we're gonna die.
Yeah.
I'll pull out some like senses and like start burning some like sense and stuff.
All
Set
right.
the mood.
All right. Shalalala, don't be shy. Go on and kiss the girl. Wow, wow, wow. You
Only
hear
if somebody was a
Pixie's-
bard.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. All right. So go ahead.
Alice, a word, if I may.
She looks up. Of course, Lazarus. Is it important? She says.
Of the utmost, actually.
Very well then. I suppose least I could do is give you an audience. She says. All right.
And you know,
We'll break for now. Remember, will be discussed. I require the strategies and the list of materials ready for me. Review in the morning. She says. She dismisses her generals and counselors. All right, suppose we could talk on the balcony. She says.
so
Lead the
what
way.
you hear in the background while I start trying to blow from my trunk is this is what you hear.
Nothing.
What?
You hear
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
Playing the intro to Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Can
Oh,
you feel
okay.
the love tonight? Oh gosh, we're gonna get copyright struck by Disney so hard this session, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right,
I didn't think about that.
that's cool. Let's go. Oh no, I invoked the D word. All right, let's go.
Well, once we get out on the balcony, I'm going to not tell her that he's here, but explain to her my cousin's proposition. Tell her that
How exactly? I mean, you don't have to use the exact words your character would say if you can't think of a way to say them, but just tell me exactly what you were saying in detail.
Puck guarantees your safety, and he will also aid me in my own personal, I guess, deal that I'm going through if you agree to swear your fealty to him.
I see, she says.
over my uncle and kill him.
She's kind of taken aback. Mm. And what do you think, Lazarus?
I do not.
She says, kind of misty-eyed.
I think that's I think I would rather die than see that happen, and honestly, I'm quite willing to if it means that I have to watch you marry someone else.
I don't think you sticking around was part of the deal, Laz, she says.
No, it wasn't. But maybe we could leave together.
She looks at you, and her features were soft and kind of tortured, now kind of hardened and steel as kind of like the emotion leaves her, and she puts on this aura and raiment of duty, kind of engulfs her, and she's like, "You may have been able to forsake your birthright and turn your back on your people, but I can't," she says.
But turn your back on me?
You left first, she says.
Without choice.
There was always a choice, Lazarus.
And I chose to come back.
By a twist of fate, if I understand it. So, if you wouldn't have me marry this cousin of yours, what would you have me do?
I'm trying to think of what he was. I guess he would just right there drop to a knee and marry me instead.
Oh. Roll persuasion?
Oh.
I mean,
Wonder of guidance.
disadvantage, but persuasion.
Wonder of
Disadvantage?
guidance.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to get her to forsake her entire people and possibly
Fair enough.
join
fair
you
enough,
to
fair
die.
Oh.
Fair enough, okay.
Oh, guidance.
What's the guidance? What do I roll? Do you? I don't.
1d4.
Do I roll a d4 and just add it, or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
where's the just d4 button?
On the dice, you click the dice in the top left-hand corner and then hit the D4.
Dice top left-hand corner.
So it's a 16, so it could possibly get 20.
Yep.
Get a 4.
Which would be the threshold.
Just need to get a 4. I believe in you.
I clicked the wrong button.
All right.
D4 roll.
Can it be a 4?
It was a 3! Damn it!
She wants to really bad. You see it in her face. She tears well up in her eyes. Oh. And she kind of, and she looks at you, and she's on the verge of breaking down, sobbing. And she kind of whispers, "I can't." She kind of attempts to her usually regal demeanor and straight posture. She kind of shrinks into herself a bit as she stares at the floor.
Kind of hear this voice come from the crack to hear, just like, "Boo."
Killing the mood.
Do you have a rough estimate on how much power my cousin has?
No, but I know that if he's able to propose this, he's not stupid. He has a plan for the Winter Court, and if we refuse him, he'd bring his entire might against us. And even if that is enough to give me pause, do you know how much power your cousin has?
Yes, I do. And even if it's selfish of me, I believe that. Never mind. And I'll just kind of trail off and walk away.
I see. You're leaving the room?
Not leaving the room, but kind of like
Okay. I get you.
walking away from her.
So I'm going to like take a step in and shove you as hard as I can towards her. You need to fight for it.
Pulls out his sword. You're gonna marry me.
Exactly. Come on.
I step out from the high pillar.
You don't just say like okay and then you need to try to seduce her, woo her. You need to show her that you're willing to do anything. You need to go full on out.
I say, if you here won't marry my boy Lazarus, may I offer an alternative instead?
Oh my god!
Slowly get on one knee.
Oh my god! Oh god!
And that's how you're beheaded by the princess.
Yeah.
She looks at Lazarus and arches an eyebrow. Why is it that men feel they can just oblige themselves to propose to me on this day? She says.
I didn't do anything.
I just say, look, I remember the first day I met you, which was like a few hours ago. I must admit, I was smitten.
Okay, come on. I have a really weird question.
Okay.
This spell right here. If I were to hand her a ring, would you put on a ring?
I mean that's a beguiling gift. Yeah, that's if someone to willingly accept
It takes these
accept that gift.
backsies.
Who you giving the ring to?
I don't have to spell prepared. I was just curious if that'll actually work or not.
I mean, the spell itself could work if they don't make the DC save, but I mean,
It takes these backsies. You have to do it now. Yeah, fight.
You have re-inspired me, Galphus. Alice, I understand your duty to your people, but maybe it's a losing battle.
I'm just awkwardly sitting on one knee now, just looking at it.
Abandoning your people is
not what I meant.
Abandoning your people is selfish and probably something you can't even imagine doing, and I don't blame you. And I'm not asking you to abandon them. I'm just asking you to come with me for the time being.
If I were to leave with you right now, Lazarus, can you guarantee me my people won't be slaughtered? In my place? If I deny this man my hand in marriage, you can't tell me that he wouldn't annihilate the entire Autumn Court? Are you going to tell me truly that he doesn't have the power to do so?
Dying is an option.
I can't tell you that, but I can guarantee you that no matter what he does, it's something he was going to do anyway. He's selfish, and he has no care for anyone else other than himself. Right now, he's just doing everything he can to toy with me and you.
Roll persuasion.
Man, these are 11s, bruh.
I know.
It's like the third time you rolled the one.
She's like, your words.
Man, you even have +7. Goodness.
I know. There's got to be an oppose something. Come on.
Your words are sweet, and I know you believe them, Lazarus. But if you cannot guarantee the safety of my people and have a better chance at assuring their safety with my hand in marriage, what would you do?
would take your people with us.
I would kiss him. What?
I just have a stupid question. Can you guarantee their safety if you marry him?
That was the point I'm making. He's not a man of his word.
You say we leave the Feywilds.
Yes.
All of the Fey
It's
of
been-
Autumn Court leave the Feywilds.
Yes. The Civil War has torn us apart anyway.
Yes, but if one of the courts were to leave, who knows what that would do to... She kind of trails off. The implications of that. It's never been done, she says.
Maybe it just takes someone brave enough to try.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
All right, 2 11s, 2 11s, 2 11s. Oh, thank gosh.
Okay. How much time... It's safe if we were to do this. How much time would we have if we were to leave? You there?
Yeah, did you hear me?
No.
I said a day.
A day.
We would have to split and start gathering everyone, women, children.
I see. She says. Well, I can't decide this alone. I have to decide this with the council.
I understand.
Okay, she says. And Lazarus, I will not be pressured into making a decision on marriage one way or the other. When I get married, it will be my decision, she says.
I respect that.
She leaves the room and goes and joins the council chambers. And with that, that's the session.
Oh, God! Oh, boy.
So the implications...
We're all gonna get murdered.
Possibly. We'll see how that pans out, won't we?
Yeah.
Do we all just start making second character sheets right now?
I don't know. I don't know. That's why I had to end the session. I thought maybe you would kind of relent and maybe concede, and then he would, unite the Feywilds, and maybe later on you guys would try to take him on if Lazarus
big
talked
bad.
us into it. Yeah,
Kind of like a mini boss.
right. But
Or possibly even the big bad.
There's nothing mini
depending on things,
about that.
yeah, he's a pretty powerful dude. He's there's a whole lot of story that you guys kind of skipped over with why that is and stuff, but I'm sure that'll come out eventually now. But you guys got a lot to think about how you guys want to play this, because you could potentially lead an entire Fey court outside of the Feywilds. and start this new settlement that you guys conspired with. I mean,
I have a feeling you need to give us a second character so we can make a backup character sheet, because when we die...
I'll definitely give you guys second character sheets, but if you guys pull this shit off, this could be fucking epic.
Right?
I mean, hey, that's the campaign now. We help a Fey
Roll
court
with it.
outside the Feywild.
This is turning into a Fey, like a Fey themed Kingmaker Chronicles thing.
Right? Yeah.
It kind of... Oh crap, it's kind of like that one old adventure... I don't know what it's called. It's like a video game, but it's literally based about the Feywild in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kings Amalora.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I based the entire Fey court of this universe off of. They have a lot of traditions and stuff that kind of fall in line with that stuff, but Like I said, if you guys give me like in-depth backstories, I kind of got one for a little bit for you that I'm trying to tie in there too for Galphus. But Dumbo, if you got anything interesting you want to try to explore, let me know. I could probably work a hook in. But anybody got any questions, concerns, comments about how this session turned out?
Question.
Sure.
How fast is he going to kill us? 1 round or 2 rounds?
I mean,
I mean, if he has 9th level spells, just do a 9th level fireball.
yeah.
No, I got this. Talk no jutsu.
He's a level 18. He's got 3 in
Oh god.
he's got 3 in warlock and the rest are in sorcerer.
God.
It was nice
Ah,
meeting you
hey.
all. I look forward to meeting your second characters.
I look forward to seeing you in the next life. But I think we have a chance of pulling this off.
I mean, possibly. I mean, Alice is pretty powerful too.
Yeah.
I will let that slip.
So, with that and the power of Sharingan,
Right.
We don't.
Oh
I
boy.
mean,
Okay, I have no questions other than
concerns.
concerned.
yeah,
Well,
I have concerns
those
for the
remain-
next session.
those remain to be sorted. We have to wait till next week to see how those pan out.
Okay. Oh, a question. Did you ever hear back from the other people that didn't join us today?
I haven't checked yet because I was trying to run the game, but I do not see. Wait, yes, I've. Oh, yeah, I heard from um Yenfer. They should be back next week.
Cool.
So they Ryan should be pretty baffled about the events that transpired in his absence, I'm sure. Technically he was present in the corner in his little cocoon of fungus, so
I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what is the most unexpected pitch I can give? And I was like, let's all just leave.
I mean, it offers a way. Possibly they'd have to discuss logistics. She has a day to prepare to consider the options, and you kind of gave her hope as well that she doesn't have to be forced into a marriage she doesn't want. And obviously, giving her character, that's going to be something she's going to try to, try to see through. So I think
Right.
I think you found the right answer for that particular scenario. So we'll see how that pans out. Anything else,
Something I
guys?
want to explore is something I want to explore possibly next session is having maybe a vision of what's going to happen over fiery deaths.
I will work on something in between next session. I'll have it for you by next session about that.
Okay.
With the overseer thing. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
No,
All right.
sir.
Cool. Awesome session, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody watching us on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. If you're watching us whatever platform that may be, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. There is a merchandise link down, and I just made a new logo, shirts and hats and all that are available down there. Everything helps the channel. Thank you so much. Love you guys. I will see you on Wednesday, if not